everybody, it's Joe Roberts with One Wine Dude. I'm in Hania, Crete, in Greece, where we're standing in front of an olive tree that is, how old?
From 1200 AD.
So they planted this in the Crusades. If the Crusaders come back, they have to actually give them olive oil, I think. And with me is Alexandra Manousakis. So I don't speak Greek, so it's all Greek to me. And we're here at their property in
Vatolakos, the village of Vatolakos.
the village of Vatolakos. How's that?
Oh, good.
Awesome.
That's good.
Okay. Where they have wine and a brand new winery, and I'm here touring today. And I'm going to talk to Alexandra today about some of the challenges that the Greek wine industry faces on the global market. What I found interesting visiting Crete, for example, going to Knossos Palace and seeing all the history, is that Crete has a wine culture that's arguably one of the oldest in the world, currently the oldest in Europe, although that may change depending on what comes out of studies happening right now in the Caucasus. But generally speaking, it's about as old as it gets that we know of. And yet, the modern Greek wine industry doesn't feel that old. On Crete, we're actually coming out of a period where Crete has been known for big production of bulk wines and, frankly had a fairly unfavorable reputation for some of those bulk wines in the U.S. market. Now, that's a pretty big challenge. And how do you see Crete addressing that going forward and playing in the fine wine sphere on the world stage?
Well, for one, you're here. So that's Crete going forward and moving forward. So actually, in the past 5 years that I've been here and working in this industry, the whole wine world has changed drastically. Like you see from before, when in the beginning, when Cretan wineries kind of kept to themselves, it was more about the Greek market, local market, a little bit in the European market, but not so much. All of a sudden, you have different people coming to Crete, like yourself, a lot of people that just come through, and all of a sudden they realize that, whoa, wait, this place has wines, they have wineries, they have a lot of things going on, so it is addressing it, and it is kind of like plowing it right now. I mean, people are really fighting that fight to kind of market Greek wines and try and get them where they should rightfully be, where they should have been a while ago, but, they're slowly but surely getting there today.
And certainly tourists who come to the island and they are here to swim and water sports and have fun are going to be exposed to the wines.
Well, that's the other thing. In a place like Crete, especially here, tourism as a whole all over the world is changing, and people are going towards agritourism and more towards doing something different other than just sitting on the beach and getting sun and doing that. So we see every day we have about 40 or 50 people that come here, and for us that's a lot because we're quite a small winery. And we see all these people come and they love it. They want to come back. We have repeat visitors every year. So tourists are really gearing towards agro-tourism, trying to see a different side of things, and then they stumble upon the fact that, oh wait, this place makes good wine too. They come and maybe at first they don't know what they're about to get into, and then all of a sudden it opens their eyes. So this helps Crete as a whole, because Crete all of a sudden has its market that comes to the doorstep, and then it just can say, okay, look, this is what we got, this is what we do, try it and see what you think. And so it's a great opportunity for Cretan wineries too.
Now, Crete also has some indigenous grape varieties, very difficult to pronounce.
Yes.
And do you see a challenge then? I know you here at Manousakis, you actually have planted Rhone varieties. Right? So you don't have to deal with this challenge, but I'm sure you're familiar with that and with the Greek market. Do you see a sort of a solution for that? They're going to be very difficult to pronounce varieties. My recommendation, of course, is people don't try and pronounce it. They just try it, and if they really like it, then just buy more.
Well, the answer is, and it's a common answer, but if everyone can say Gavutsamina in whatever way that they say it, then they can say Chinomavro, they can say Viviano, Mandilari, they can say all those words. And if you, the thing about, Kotifari, all those things, you can actually say them. They look different because when you instantly see that word, you get nervous. You say, what is it? But if you look at
Even I get nervous, okay? I've been doing the wine thing a while now. Even I get nervous looking at these.
Yeah, but you can, they're not as bad as Chivasine, as hard, I should say, as those types of words. And you see that the market was okay with that, and I'm sure in the beginning there were the same difficulties, but eventually it gets over it. And people end up staying it once they start to enjoy the wine more and more. So I don't think it's an issue. Of course, we haven't had that issue, but some people that don't speak good English don't understand. English is the language that we communicate in. So some people find it difficult to say Grenache, and even the varieties that we find easy to say it on an everyday level. So it kind of depends where you're looking at it from and what your point of view is and what you're trying to say or trying not to say.
So you have it, folks. If you can say Cabernet Sauvignon, then you can say Kosofari, okay? So get over it, get over the fear, grab some Greek, especially Cretan wine, and give it a try. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.